Okay, grade 1, so it's a great start to the lesson. We did some warm-ups and some locomotor and stationary activities to get your heart rate up. Not just your heart rate, it made make you sweat, got you hot, maybe got your leg muscles tired, your arm muscles tired. And when you do exercise, it has a definite effect on lots of parts of your body and on your mind as well. Going to do some ball handling activities now. We've done some of these in weeks 1 and 2. We'll go over, we'll do a revision, and we'll add some new skills in again. All these things this week, grade 1, you can try inside as long as you've got space around you, or once again you can watch the video presentation and then you can go and try it in another area where you have got some space. So using a basketball at school today, but once again, I've talked about it so many times, if you haven't got a basketball, use any type of ball, big, small or medium. Start off just getting a touch for the ball. You can move around in a circle. Basically it's a soft touch, girls and boys. You're not slapping it in your hand. It's basically like a hot potato. It's in your hands, you can put it out further. Walk that way, go around to the other side. Get it down low, still controlling it, not dropping it. Getting down really low, still just tapping, hot potato in your hands. Coming up high, so you haven't got it, but you're feeling for it. Come a bit so you can see. Once again, like so. So all that is, it's finger taps to the side, to the side. And it's just getting a feel for it. You might do some bigger ones, just throwing from back and forth, which aren't finger taps. It's basically throwing the ball. Keeping your eyes on it. Once you feel confident, start to feel for the ball. You'll know where it's going, like so. Good way to start. You might do the same thing, have your legs apart or have them together to start with. It's up to you, and start feeling it for around your body. You might roll it around the side, keeping it close to your body. Go back the other way. Ball handling, girls and boys, doesn't matter what level of sport you're at, the more you handle the balls and play with them, better a handler you will come. You might decide to actually not put it on your body and try and get a feel for your hand. Believe it or not, girls and boys, the actual faster you go, it's easier to become. It sticks to your hand, getting a feel for it. You might decide to go slowly and start off if you want, start down on the ground, rolling it on the ground. Once you get confident of doing that, you might start doing lazy eights. One leg to the other, throwing it around, go back the other way. All to do with ball handling, girls and boys. Bouncing, talked about this in previous lessons. The idea once again is to get a feel for the ball. We all talk about pat bouncing, not hitting the ball. So what you want to do is be nice and relaxed in your palm and your fingers. And you actually come up with the ball. It's like the ball is coming up with your hand. You sort of don't want to be actually hitting it down and letting it come up. You're pushing it down at the same time and also getting that wrist snap as well. So the wrist is snapping it back and it's more of a finger rolling backwards. Do it on your favourite hand. Practice it on your opposite hand. Try and get it up above your knee but below your waist. Go alternate hands. You might try and go a bit lower. Ball handling again. How low can you get it? One hand, favourite hand. Opposite hand. Again, you're not slapping at it, you're letting the ball come up, you've got control. Once you feel like you've got control, in a game obviously, what you'll be doing is to see where the opposition players are, so you can't have your eyes on the ball. Once you feel confident, try and bounce without looking at the ball. The ball will come up, swap it over. So it's basically starting with your eyes on the ball to get the feel for it, and change. Can you go around the body? Control on the ball, push it to the other side, stop with the other hand. So basically is it again, coming to this side, you're twisting, you're pushing it over, and whoop, Mr. Smith nearly lost it, and trying to gain control. The more you do it, the better control you'll get around the body. Can you bounce it through the legs? Once again, you've got to do those mini taps. Quite difficult, using the wrist, still patting it, not slapping at it, and pushing. Number 8. Through the body. Different ways of doing it. You can go for walks with the ball if you've got space. You can go jogging with the ball, go backwards, all those things we've done before. In our locomotor warm-ups when we're moving, you can do that with the basketball. If you've got enough space, you can go a little bit faster. If you've got more than one ball at home, have a race with your family. With your basketball too, you've got to be careful in my room here today because the roof's not that high, and you'll have to do the same at home. You might have to do this one outdoors. You can start doing some catching. Remember, what we try and do with our junior school is you're making that bowl. Your pinkies are coming together and you're getting those fingers spread. Let the ball come to your hands. Don't take your hands to the ball because you'll push it away. Watch it come down into your hands. Like so. Can you do it with one hand behind your back? How many can you do without dropping it? Can you do it with your other hand? Eyes on the ball, flicking it up, letting the ball come down to where my hand is, which is usually between my waist and my upper chest area. Don't want to catch it up here because you can't see it, okay? You want to have it down. Girls and boys, sometimes if you're going to catch above your shoulders, you change your fingers. So we talked about having pinkies. If you're catching above your shoulder, it's basically making that diamond. If you watch Mr. Smith, watch my hands. I'm going under the ball and catching in front of my eyes. As a cricketer, you can catch it both ways, catch it out in front, or some cricketers like to watch the ball right into their hands and making sure they're catching it above their face level. Don't drop it, because whack, hits you in the face. But fingers for low, basically the diamond up high, okay? You might try legs apart, swapping your hands. So many different variations that you can do with a bouncy ball. It doesn't have to be the basketball, it can be any ball at all. The more you practice your ball handling, whether you're moving with it, bouncing it, or just keeping it off the ground, the better you'll be as you progress through the grades with the different games you get to play. Good work, grade 1.